welcome back. Unless it's your first time to the channel, then welcome. I'm the Northwest Fisherman Chris, and today I got something in the mail that I'm pretty excited about. So, I do a lot of trout fishing, I do a lot of salmon fishing, stuff like that, and I'm a pretty big fan of Okuma. I have Okuma rods that I use for salmon fishing, I use them for steelhead, all of that. And I was kind of looking for a new spinning setup for bass. And I was flipping through and I was looking at a bunch of different rods. I was looking at the Shimano, I was looking at Six Gill, I was looking at quite a few other brands that I really like. But then I came across something that really excited me. And that is the Okuma Psycho Stick. Now, lucky for me, I caught it on a Christmas sale, like $75 off. I know technically right now it's not still a new rod. I think it's like actually like 2 years old now, but this thing looks amazing. It feels amazing. And it weighs absolutely nothing, okay? The one I picked up is a 7.2 medium fast, okay? Which is basically exactly what I wanted. And then I paired it with a Shimano Expride A Plus 4. This is a 2000. Most likely I've been kind of thinking that I would put my old Okuma RTX on it. It's a full carbon body reel. This reel's old. Like, I think they stopped production on this like 4 or 5 years ago, but this reel weighs 8 ounces. This reel weighs like 7 ounces. Now, a couple really awesome things about this rod, other than it's going to be so hard for the camera to pick it up, but the whole thing is just dripping in carbon fiber, and the way that they laid everything out. So kind of the like super key like things about this are it's a 46-ton Toray blank, which that's phenomenal. Like this thing hits, the blank is much nicer than other stuff that was in its price range, especially considering I caught this on sale. They have this new thing, it's called UMR. It's a ultimate matrix reinforcement technology. So it's essentially, it's this coating right here. So it's an extra layer of carbon fiber, the way I understand it, that they lay on over it, which is really neat because it kind of gives it like a unique pattern. So no two of these are the same, which I think is pretty neat, other than the fact that this thing looks absolutely amazing. Another really thing that's really awesome about this is it's got Fuji-Sick guide inserts, so it's completely ready for braid. I really feel like the Sick inserts are actually titanium. I really cannot wait to get this thing out in the water. So I'm going to primarily use this for like finesse fishing. Granted, it's probably a little bit heavy or stiff for that. But I'm definitely going to use it for trout. We'll see if it's got enough backbone to handle steelhead, because the size is perfect. It's a 7.2, and this thing is just it's really hard to explain. Like the handle, even like this part where the reel seat is, it's sea guide, but this is carbon. This isn't plastic. That's also carbon. Okay, this is plastic. Carbon, 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 carbon. You get the idea. This thing doesn't weigh anything. And it's like, even with my reel and a lure on it, it's just perfectly balanced forward. So when you're holding it with your hand, it just sits perfectly in your hand and it rests right on your arm, which is fantastic. The only thing that I'm not completely wild about is where the hook keeper is. I'm not sure if I like the hook keeper being on this side. That's one thing that I really like, is when they're on the back. Another really awesome thing about this thing, So the screw lock for this. Now, this is an issue that I have on my Guide Select SST, my 9 foot giant salmon spinning rod. Is every once in a while I'd notice that it would actually loosen up. This is a double lock. See that? And then loosen there. Tighten it up there. Okay. So that's pretty exciting. But I only ever had problems with mine coming loose after like a pretty hard day. And even then it was maybe every great once in a while, maybe once a season, I would notice that it came a little bit loose. So it's not even like it was a big deal like that. But this thing is so awesome. Plus, the other really awesome thing about this, I keep saying awesome. Um, it's got a lifetime warranty, which that's amazing. That that makes me really happy. Now, how hard it is to get them to actually warranty it, no idea. I've never had any issues with any of my Okuma stuff, and I've been pretty rough on, well, all of it. Um, but I am super excited to get this on the water and see what I can get into and see what it really feels like, because just playing with it around the house and taking it outside a little bit, it's incredibly sensitive, and it's just, I really cannot I can't wait to use this thing. But yeah, I'll probably, I'm thinking I might end up putting the RTX 3000 on it versus the Shimano 2000 size. um, I'm just not really sure yet. The current line that I've spooled up on here is way too heavy for this 2000 series reel, because I can almost spool it casting it, even with my other rod that I was using. But yeah, this thing is nice. If you have an opportunity to pick one of these up and just check it out at the store, I highly recommend it, just to feel how light it is. Because the rod itself, 7'2", is half the weight of my CI Plus 4 Stratic. And it's a 2000 series. Like, the rod itself is only, I believe it was 4.6 ounces. That's nuts. That really is. It's amazing. Um, yeah, I really wish I had a better way to get the whole thing, like, show this to you guys. How nice everything is on this. With those sick guide inserts. I'm, yeah, I'm really pumped about this. Super, super pumped about it. Um, I yeah, okay, so I'm just going to stop talking about how awesome it is. If the besides the hook keeper placement on it that I don't really love. I don't really love the design of it because it doesn't. See how well you can see that. Let's take this off here for a second. So it doesn't really clamp down, so you can't just like slip your hook into it, and it's kind of a teardrop shape, which isn't bad, but preferably I kind of wish it kind of was like you know, a pin, how it kind of loops over and then you can like hook like it in your pocket. I kind of wish it was more of that design, but that's really the only thing I can knock about this thing right now. Just overall quality, build quality is great. The finish is great. The price is unbelievable. I can't actually. Besides, like the what is the Shimano? The Shimano. Wow, I'm drawing a blank on it because it's the other one that I almost bought. Um, anyway, The Shimano is in the same price category as this, and everybody raves about how amazing that rod is. But I don't know. I saw this, I found this, I compared the two, and I just had to go with this. Now we'll see if I regret it. I mean, a $200 rod versus a $200 rod, we'll see. Um, Not a lot of people, I don't feel like, buy Okuma rods. Most people, like especially out here when you go to the river, they're all about um, G Loomis and they're all about Lamy glass. But I love my Okumas. Like, I can't be mad about them at all. Um, but even for bass fishing, this is like their first bass fishing rod. And they also offer this setup in a casting flavor, which, depending on how much I like this, I might pick up one of those too. And just see how it goes, how it handles everything. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling here. But I'm loving this thing. This is going to be an ultimate setup. And I'm going to get in the water and I'll probably do an addition to this video, just kind of like an update, because I need to do a lot more videos talking about my other rods that I'm super happy with. Like, I did the one for the heater and my Scorpion. That combo I really love for my deep diving cranks and my medium cranks. That's an amazing combo. I also love using it for like the Hellraiser. It's a great Hellraiser rod. It's a little bit too heavy for it, but it's phenomenal. And it still has the backbone that if I wanted to throw like a spinner on it, or if I wanted to throw like anything else on it, it's fantastic. And then I've got my other rods from Six Gill, which I absolutely love. I actually bought a Six Gill rod for my dad. But I mean, the only thing, oh, one more thing that I can say that I kind of upset about this, I didn't get an Okuma sticker. Come on, I need more stickers for my table. Alright guys, I want you guys to stay warm, stay safe. There's storms brewing this week is what they're saying on the weather. And if you're in California, well, you might get to go fishing from your front porch, which sucks. That's rough. Um, yeah, guys, stay safe out there. Be smart. Um, Stay warm. And remember, fish around and find out. Take care, guys. See ya.